is new RoyalQ new user orientation. Okay, so I'm going to be walking us through the RoyalQ app and explaining the interface or the features on the RoyalQ app. Okay, now before I'll get to that part, since it's also the new RoyalQ user orientation, I would like to educate us a bit on crypto. Please, once you start or once you get into the crypto space, you need to be able to very much secure your assets. Okay, make sure that you secure your assets. It is very important to you that you secure it so that you don't fall into victim of scam and then you say, oh, it's RoyalQ that will withdraw your funds. I linked my robot to my exchange. Now I cannot find my money. I cannot find my assets. RoyalQ took my money disappeared. RoyalQ do not have the ability to withdraw your funds. They never did. They don't care for your trading capital. It's for you to use to trade. What they are entitled to is your gas fee or your fuel fee, which is in your RoyalQ app. It is not in your Binance. So please, you need to be very, very careful. You can't be clicking links. You can't be clicking on links anyhow, especially when people know that you are now into cryptocurrency. They will try to have access to your account. So you know how you secure your bank account. Secure it. Secure your asset or your Binance times 10. Okay, secure that. However you secure your local bank, secure your Binance or your exchange times 10. You can't be clicking on links. You can't be doing, if you want to do airdrops, I'm not against airdrop, please use a separate wallet to do airdrop. You can't just be linking things into your Binance or your exchange. It is very, very important. A lot of people have lost money. Also, I try to delete it as much as I can, but if you go on our video on our YouTube channel, under the comment section, you are going to see such type of scammers there. They want to lure you and gain access to your crypto wallet. So please safeguard your wallet. And also, recently, I know I've talked about this before, but just recently, we've lost that we know of. We've lost like 2 RoyalQ members. May their soul rest in peace. Why I'm saying that is that, please, I know that a lot of people cannot be trusted. Okay, I know that, but it can't be that bad. You should have at least one person that you trust. You can't be, all the people in your life cannot be that bad. If all the people in your life is bad and you cannot trust them, then you are doing something wrong. So please, you need to at least have one person that you trust that, you know, that have access, okay, to your, that can access your, if you're a team builder, it's very, very important because that have your RoyalQ password. Because if you're a team builder, you have money coming into your RoyalQ app. So it is very, very important that you have someone, whether family, I don't know, friends, just somebody that you trust, so that in case anything happens, they can access your funds and also your wallet too. I know I cannot trust a lot of people, but I have 2 people in my life that I trust, and they know these things so that for when yeah, for when when that happens, nobody's praying for that to happen, but should in case and that happen, people can get access to this money, and the money is not just there hanging around. So please and please, especially when you have family and kids, it's very important. If you have kids, beautiful, you cannot say you don't trust your kid. So please, even if they are very, very small, I don't know, maybe you look for somewhere to save it. You tell your wife, you tell your spouse, you tell your husband about this. We had a while ago, long time ago, we had a V5. If you know what a V5 is, V5 is really huge. The amount of money and the amount of team V5 have, they have a decent amount of money coming into their accounts. And the certain V5 lady passed, and her family was able to, get access to her account. Until this day, they have money in there. That's why I would say RoyalQ is a generational business, is a generational business. So just because something happens to your inviter, of course, business is going to continue, But yeah, so please always make sure that it's put in place. So I'll be sharing my screen right now, and I'll be walking us through our RoyalQ app. Also, today we have question and answer section. So after the presentation, we will now get into the question and answer. So if you have any question, even while I'm presenting or during the presentation, please, you can drop your questions on the chat. And once I'm done, I'm going to attend to those questions, okay? And also, I'll give you time to ask our question. All right, so I'm going to share my screen right now. Also, I like to add, because we had like a situation today, but I like to add now for team builders, okay? Once you register, once you have a prospect, okay, for team builders, and you register that prospect, if they don't activate for the next 90 days, once they register with using your link, they don't activate for the next 90 days, their account is going to be wiped out. It won't exist anymore, okay? So if you know somebody, or if you have someone that said they were interested and they registered and then they abandoned it, once it's after 90 days and maybe they are really ready, they have to re-register again, okay? So I just wanted to put that out there, that once you register, once your downline or your prospect register with your link or using your link, and they do not activate their robot for 90 days, that account will be deleted. So they will need to re-register again. So I'm going to launch my RoyalQ app, okay? Like I said, I'm going to be walking us through the RoyalQ app. Now, this is how the RoyalQ app looks like. Very beautiful application that has a lot of things. It has so many things that you don't know. It's not just to come here and set trades and run away. It has a lot of things. RoyalQ is everything. It's like a messenger. It also serves as an accountant. It has everything you need. And the app is still getting better. It keeps, they keep upgrading it, and it still keep getting better. Okay, so the first thing you want to do, after activating, the first thing you should do, it is very compulsory, you should do it, is you come on here, click on mine, okay? You click on mine, and then you click on this arrow at the top right, okay? After activating, also this goes to our leaders. and for whoever have downlines. So click on mine, click on the arrow, and then the first thing you want to do, please, is to come and change your nickname. Please identify yourself. It's very, very important to identify yourself, okay? You want to change the default to your actual nickname, because RoyalQ gives you like a default nickname, which is just a whole bunch of numbers and letters. That's not your identity. So please, the first thing is to come on here and change to your actual nickname. This is very, very important. Also, if you are a team leader and you have a downline, before they activate their robot, it is very, very important to also tell your prospects, okay, or your to be downline to come on here. This part is very, very important. Tell them to come to this part and screenshot, okay? They should do a screenshot of this part. Now, why is that? Before they activate, so that you will check if you are their counselor. Is very, very important before they activate. A lot of them make mistakes. If you send them your link, they might go refresh, and some other person's link is just some other person's referral code is just going to appear there. And once they activate, you are not their upline and they are not your downline. So it is very, very important that you come on here, you tell them to click on mine. Once they register, before activating, please tell them to click on mine, and then they should tap on the arrow at the top right corner and then screenshot this part and send to you. Now, once they send you the screenshots, you confirm that your name and your referral code is under my counselor. All right, then you can proceed to telling them how to activate their robot. Also here, you can also set your DP. If you want a DP or avatar, you can also put your DP here. Also here has your location. So that's what this particular that's what here is for. You also have your UUID here. Okay, so now after you activate your robot, like I said, the first thing you do is to change your nickname. And then the second thing you want to do is to come on here on manage, okay? Come on here on manage and add more coins. You have to add more coins. You're just activating your robot. You need to add more coins. Tap on manage, tap on spot at the top, at the bottom left, you tap on all and then click on add. Mine is not tapping because the coin is updated. You have to update this particular coin on your home page. Okay, all these places here, you have to active. You have to add it. And also, anytime RoyalQ introduce new coin, new pair, okay, anytime RoyalQ adds a new pair to the RoyalQ app, you need to also come here and update it. Click on manage, you click on spot, and then click on all and click on add. That's what you do. Okay, so at the top here, we have, as you can see, Binance, okay? These are where you see the exchange that you bind, okay? Once I tap on it now, this is where you see your different exchange, sorry. Okay, so RoyalQ have, RoyalQ supports 9 different exchanges. We have Binance, HTX, Indodex, Kraken, Bybit, OKX, KuCoin, MEX, and Gate.io. So those are the 9 exchange that RoyalQ supports. And you know the amazing thing about this robot, you can actually bind one robot to all these exchanges. Yes, one robot, you can bind it to Binance, you can bind it to HTX simultaneously. Yeah. So if you have trading capital in your Binance account, or if you have trading capital also in your HTX or your Kraken, yes, you can bind it and you can trade in both exchange. Okay. So the next one is the API binding. This is where you see the exchange that you binded, and this is where also you do your binding. Okay. On this account, you notice that the one that is showing white is Binance, meaning it is only Binance that is binded. The rest is padlock. It's padlock because they are not binded. Okay. Once you do the API, once I do the API binding for HTX, is going to display the way Binance is displaying. All right. So yes, like I said, you can bind all simultaneously. Now, the next one is profit details. We all know profit details. We are all trading, we are all traders. Here is basically just records. RoyalQ also is acting like an accountant or maybe a secretary to tell you, you know what, you made profit today. So apparently, if you do not make profit, you are not going to see that record. So if you look at this account, second, there was profit, third, there was profit, but fourth, you can see from third, there's no fourth and there's fifth. Now, what that says is this account didn't make profit, trade profit on the fourth. So it has no record to show for on the fourth. Also on the fifth, it didn't make profit, so there was no record to show. So a lot of people will ask, how can I remove this money? Can I withdraw this money to my account? How this, as you can see, this account has made over 3.8 million, okay, heading to 4 million, I mean in Naira, and over $2,000. So a lot of people will be like, how can I withdraw this $2,000? You can't withdraw it because it's just records. Because remember, your trading capital, you do not deposit it to RoyalQ. So your trading capital and your profit stays in your Binance. RoyalQ just thought they would put a record. They need to be accountable. How much did you make for me? You know, you put a sales girl in the shop, then they should be able to do bookkeeping for you and say, oh, this is the customer that came today. Oh, I sold this thing, or I sold that one. So that's exactly what they are doing. They need to be accountable. So if you tap on the date, okay, I'm going to tap on today, which is okay. So we are seeing 11 and we are in 10. So I'm going to explain that. Today is 10. And you can see that there's a record already for 11. That's because RoyalQ uses a Singapore time. Okay, so once it's 5 p.m. in Nigeria, it is already the next day in Singapore, which is 12 a.m. All right, so already in Singapore, they are already in the next day. So that's why you see that you can see records already for tomorrow because RoyalQ uses Singapore time. I'm going to tap on the 11. So you're going to see the coin that made, I'm going to see the coin that made me profit and how much. So this is RSR and I made $1.4. This is near, and this is comp, and this is SUI. So these are the things that RoyalQ puts in place. They need to be accountable. Also, if you're using an Android, okay, I see a lot of people trying to use Mac to cover these parts. Don't stress yourself. If you're using an Android, there's a I logo here, okay? If you don't want people to see your total profit, which I don't know why, just tap on the I logo, okay? And then it closes, all right? So you can use that feature. There's that feature available for you. You don't need to start using marker to start marking it. All right, this is record history. Now we are going to profit analysis. Okay, the next one is showing you the percentage of profits that a particular coin has made for you. You can see that H bar here is the highest coin that has made me profit. H bar. I'm gonna highlight it so you know where I am at. I'm talking about this. H bar, okay, is topping the chart. H bar have made me more percentage. We have Tro, we have PSG, we have Nero, like that. Okay, so the next one is currency profit. Okay, so like I said, H bar is the highest percentage. So from here, you can see that from this account, H bar made over $300, and the next one is PSG, which is over 250. We have Nero doing 100, almost 200, and we have XCRT. So yeah, you can see the coin that is making you more profits. Okay, so this one is very, very important. This is where you see news. I don't know why a lot of us don't come on here. Like I said, RoyalQ is everything in one. You know, they communicate with us. They tell us what is happening. If a coin is being delisted, they are saying it. Different things. So please always try and check your news. It is very important. A lot of us, we don't check RoyalQ news. Even when we drop it on the group, you still don't check it. You can see from here, the first message is removing STPT. And when you get this type of message, you know how to, like, you immediately take action, okay? You don't have to wait. Now, this is another news, information regarding monitoring tags on Binance, okay? So yeah, latest announcement, these are different type of news. If the add coin is also here, so you can click on new listing. It shows you the new pair that has been added. When you see this type of message, you know that you have to go and add this pair manually. Okay, like I said initially. We also have notice removal here. They tell you the exchange that is removing certain coin. So if you are trading that coin, you have to swing into action. So we talked about profit details. The next one is assets. Here is where you have your gas fee. And if you are a team builder, you have people in your team, you have amazing team members. You also have, this is where you get, like, RoyalQ puts your reward, okay? So this part is where your gas fee stays and also your RoyalQ reward. All right, so the first is deposit. When you want to activate, or when you activated your account, this is the part you use. You tap on it. If it's USDT, you click on USDT and you use the network. You are depositing USDT, not Polygon, okay? You are depositing USDT under the Polygon network. So if you are depositing like $10 gas fee, you know it's $10 gas fee you want to deposit, please use the Polygon network, okay? And if you know that you are depositing $20 and above, you can use the BNB Smart BIP20 network. Is even free, okay? So Binance, if you are sending from BIP20, is free. You don't get charged. If you are sending a gas fee of $20 and above, you can also use TRC network, okay? You can use the TRC network, but I believe that there is a $1 fee, $1 sending fee. So yes, this here, Polygon, they are all coin name. BNB is a coin name. Tron is a coin name. But please, you are not depositing BNB, please. You are not depositing Polygon. You are not depositing Tron. You are depositing USDT. under this network. You will see the different type of network, and you choose the one that best suits what or the amount you are trying to deposit. So for the Europe people, the USDT pair on Binance got delisted. Now, when that happened, RoyalQ thought, okay, how do we help our Europe people? What do we do? So they actually put USDC, okay? Because the Europe people now that are using Binance, they don't have access to USDT anymore. It has been removed, delisted. So they can deposit through USDC rather. Okay, so you have the network Polygon, and also you have the BIP20 network. All right. So RoyalQ is working. Now, the fuel fee, RoyalQ doesn't collect USDC. Their fuel fee, they deduct USDT. So that is what this convert USDT is for. After I'm talking to Europe people, if you know that we are not in Europe, I've talked about USDT, so I'm addressing the people that don't have USDT anymore, that have just USDC. So after depositing your USDC, you come on here and you convert your USDC to USDT. Okay? So you convert it so that RoyalQ can enable RoyalQ deduct from your fuel fee. Next one is transfer. This option is for RoyalQ to RoyalQ. So if you have anyone using RoyalQ and you want to gift them, okay, you can use the transfer. It's free. You can gift somebody as low as $1. $1 now is 1,600. If I gift you $1, I try. So yeah, and then you can use either their UUID or use their email. Okay, you can use their email address. They send you their RoyalQ email address if you want to gift them, and then you send from your own RoyalQ. You do transfer from your own RoyalQ to their own RoyalQ is free. Now, for the team builders, as a team builder now, you have money coming in here. This account is not actually a team building account, so that's why you're not seeing you're only seeing deduct. You're not seeing that there is money coming in. So you use the withdraw. Okay, for team builders, you use the withdraw to withdraw your funds to your exchange, but there's a fee of $2. Okay, so whenever you want to withdraw to your exchange, whether it's Binance, Kraken, anywhere, there's a $2 fee. Also here shows you your deposit and your withdrawal record. Yes, RoyalQ keeps records from the day you started RoyalQ. It can tell you how much you've deposited. You can track how much you have deposited for gas fees, and I can track how much I've withdrawn from my reward. So this account, the first deposit to activate 170. So yeah, this is a deposit. When you click on withdraw, there will be no record because, like I said, this is not a team building account. Also here, you can set your alerts, like if you want RoyalQ to start giving you an alert when your fuel fee is low, you can put 10. So once your fuel fee gets to $10, RoyalQ starts giving you a notification that you need to top up. You can use 15, whatever you want to use, Now this part, invite friend, click on it, tap on it. Make sure that you are copying your link, please. Don't write code for people. It's very important to copy your referral link here. This part. Copy your referral link. Why? Because RoyalQ have fake apps on their Android and iOS or Play Store. Now, when you copy the link, it helps your downline or your prospects be able to download the genuine RoyalQ app. So please, it is very important to copy your referral link. You send them your referral link. After they register, there's that part. Everybody, I believe all of us here have gone through that. In that same interface, you see where to click and download. You know that you're downloading the genuine RoyalQ app. You're not downloading the fake one where once you deposit your money is gone. Face to face, you can also use face to face and you scan. That's another beautiful feature. Next, user guide. This is also a beautiful place where you can learn. Yes, RoyalQ doesn't just leave you hanging. Okay, there are things to learn here. This app is for learning also. Okay, you can see Gate.io API binding tutorial. You can read how to do the API binding. There's steps and there's screenshot of the steps here. You know, introduction to MACD indicator is here. The MACD that will the almighty MACD that we've been talking about is here. It's just that we just want to come to this app, set trade and run away. We just want to be seeing profit. But the app is packed with amazing features. Amazing features. Like it's too beautiful. So you can come on here and learn and read. Okay, there are lots of tutorials there. Mentor, we have a lot of people here that are mentors. If you know that you have an active upline, okay, and you also have an active team. You know, we in Team Digital Gold, we are very active. You don't need a mentor. This mentor are for people that don't have father and mother. They don't have father or mother. Those people, they've abandoned them. But when you know you have, your upline is active. Imagine my downline now is going to look for a mentor, then there's a problem. Because I'm active, I'm overactive. Even if your upline is not active, our team is very active. 247 every day. We're on Zoom here. Is it the group to answer questions? We're here. So yeah. We have price alerts. If you have a coin that you want to monitor, you can come on here, set price alert for the coin. RoyalQ is going to be alerting you how the coin is doing. If the coin is dropping, you're going to be getting that notification. If the coin is going up, you're also going to be getting the notification. So you can use price alert to actually monitor the movement of a coin. You know, for example, now if you bought BTC at 103 and maybe it sells, and you feel like, oh, you know what, I want to wait for BTC to drop to like maybe 100 or 95,000 or 99,000 before I trade it again. This feature, amazing, set price alerts. It tells you, so you know the best time to enter. Next one we have, click on more, okay? We've talked about API, talked about price alerts, reward details. Next one is reward details. Okay. Reward details are for team builders. Okay. What we have in RoyalQ is profit. We have profit details. That is for trading. Okay. And that one is between you and your exchange. All right. Your profit is in your exchange. The detail is just to show you the records. Also, reward details is to show you, the record also, if you are a team builder, how much you make in a day from your team. As you can see, like I said, this is not I don't know if maybe I can switch after the presentation, I'll maybe switch to my account or maybe not. But yeah, this account is in V1. So there's no record or no data as you can see because there's nobody in this account and there's no money coming in. The first one, when you slide, is activation gain. As a V1, if this account activates anybody, get $30. That's activation gain. It shows you all the activation gain you've gotten. Direct quantification is gotten from your team. I mean, your direct benefit. The people you directly refer, the benefit. Team is gotten from your indirect people you did not directly refer. And this opens up, team quantification opens up when you get to V2. You are not entitled to it as a V1. Well, that one is tough for another day. So, yeah. And then the next one is user benefits. Here in user benefits, it tells you what you need to rank up. Okay. So if you are interested in team building, you can come on here. They'll tell you what you need to get to the next stage. Here, because everyone you need to have directly activate 3 persons and a total of 20 people. So you just slide, and you read how to get to the next level. Circle owner's income is for, well, the professional traders, or if you have a strategy that works for you and you are in V2 rank and above, you can come on here, put up your strategy, and users can copy your strategy, and you can also make money from that. There's no free lunch anywhere now. As long as you are doing the work, you know, you should get paid for it. So some people, they charge 1% of your profit, of whatever profits you make, copying their strategy, or some people collect 2%, some people collect 2.5%. So yeah, this is where the record is shows you how much you make as a circle owner. So RoyalQ have multiple streams of income. A lot of you are just only focusing on the trading part when there are more to actually explore. Next one is my synchronized strategy. Remember, I just said that people put up their strategy for you to copy or synchronize. So if you are copying anyone's strategy or synchronizing, you see it here. Again, I would like to say about copying strategy, I believe that in Team Digital Gold here, we teach you how to trade. I believe you should know how to trade by yourself and do it by yourself. But I don't know. Gas fee of 20, 20%. I think you should just leave it at that. Because once you start copying people's strategy, like I said, you pay for it. They collect some percentage. So better to do it by yourself and just focus and collect your 80% on the dot. Now we have here my counselor. First, we've talked about this. This is where you see your inviter. Okay, this is where you see your inviter. You can also even chat your inviter. Beautiful and amazing app. Like I said, can serve as a form of messenger. Here, this part, if you tap on it, voila. I'm gonna chat hi leader. I try chatting myself because I'm the upline. So that's it. Hi leader. You chat your upline. You can gist with your upline on RoyalQ. I know there was one time where WhatsApp crashed. And if WhatsApp crashed like that and you need help, go and talk to your leader in the RoyalQ app. That can serve as a means of also communication so you don't get cut off. The next one is quantification guard. I like this one too. Beautiful feature. Remember that we have the user guide. That one was basically reading. This one is video presentation. You can see it says what is floating loss, what is a trading strategy. Beautiful Binance API binding tutorial. Wobi, which is now called HTX tutorial, Bybit API tutorial. We have OKS. Beautiful. You can come on here, quantification guide. Come and watch. Also here, we also have RoyalQ users, that are making profits. They'll show you the percentage they made and from which coin. You can see here, spot Matigu AIXBT USDT. The person made 1.2%. So yeah, but they don't show their email because of security reasons. But here you have it just popping out and showing you that people are actually making profits with the help of the RoyalQ robots. So yeah. Now let's get to the bottom. Close to home, you're going to see strategy. Okay. So if you are new and you set trade, where do you see your running trade? Strategy. Strategy is where you see your running trade. So click on strategy. You can see I have several running trades here. Okay. I'm using the MACD, so most of them have not actually peaked. Okay. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 trades running currently, and almost all of them are green. Okay. So yeah. So we have circle. The next one, close to strategy, is circle. This is the people that put up their strategy that I told you about. These are them. Okay. Next one is news. News is exactly what it says it is. When you have a sell, it's on news. When you have a buy, it's on news. Like I said, news is exactly what it says it is. If you deposit, it's on news. Whatever is going on with your robot, it's on news. You tap on mine. Here you see when your robot is going to expire, and also your username, your rank. Yep. I've talked about user benefits, talked about assets. We talked about, okay, so the next one is my strategy settings. Okay. Next one I want to talk about now is my strategy settings. This is very, very important because it saves you of a lot of stress. Come on here, save your trade settings. You can see this here have different settings. Okay, so you just come on here, save your trade settings so you can use it and load it to trade, to trade very easy. Instead of whenever you want to trade, your setting point from the starting. Now we have conversion record. This was introduced when, this was introduced when Binance was about to delist USDT, the USDT pair. And for the Euro people, they had ongoing trades with that USDT pair. So for example, they are trading like BTC/USDT, so RoyalQ thought, okay, what should we do for these people? And they decided to bring the conversion record for them to be able to convert their strategy to USDC. So was able to help them transfer their, so if they had like running trade for BTC slash USDT, once they convert, it will now turn to BTC slash USDC. So RoyalQ, they work, they work. That's why a lot of people be saying, oh, we paid $120. Why are we still paying gas fee for maintenance? For maintenance, they're working every day. Once, I don't know, like situation wants to happen to us, they are there. They are helping us. They are shielding us. When this delisting of a thing was too much, they were like, And of course, we have to make suggestions too. They're like, how do we help these people? And they introduced the convert, what is it called again? Strategy migration. Yeah. They introduced the strategy migration where you can migrate your strategy from one exchange to another exchange. So if Binance deletes that coin and maybe HTX still have that coin, you can migrate your strategy from Binance to HTX. So yes, they are working. They are working round the clock. Share is the same thing as invite. Okay, so you can get it from here or you can get it from there. RoyalQ feedback. This is very, very important. A lot of you think your upline works in RoyalQ or leaders. I don't even know. I don't know RoyalQ. I'm a user like you. We are all users like you, but we just decided that, you know what? We have to take up this. We have to take up this responsibility. So we are the same. A lot of people like, you're a leader. I don't know who gave me a leader. I didn't just wake up and give myself leader. So, but yeah, if you have technical issues, because your upline is also just a user like you, please talk to RoyalQ. A lot of you, I don't know why you're afraid of RoyalQ. For your 120, you pay though. Talk to them. You have to talk to RoyalQ. So you come on here, RoyalQ feedback. This particular interface that I am in is just a bot, actually. It's just a robot. But if you want to talk to customer care or you want to talk to customer support, you click on feedback. All right, I'll soon be done, and then we enter question and answer. You click on feedback. Now, when you get to feedback, you see a lot of things already. Anything that you are going through, anything that you are going through, you can start with that. If you have trading problem, please, because we say trading problem now, because market is volatile, you will come and say RoyalQ, BTC is dropping. RoyalQ, Ethereum is going down. RoyalQ doesn't have the ability to control the crypto international global market. Please, trading problem you come here is maybe your coin, like maybe you are in an ongoing trade and you notice that it got your take profits but it's not selling. You notice that you try to maybe manual sell, it's not going through, and maybe you're trying to set a trade, it's not working. Falls into maybe this category. We also have account problem. Maybe you're trying to log in. I don't know. Anything that could be wrong with your account. I don't know. We also have money flow problem. If you feel like RoyalQ, the rewards that you get is I don't know, like you didn't see your reward. Not like you did not see your reward and you didn't check if that's your downline used your link correctly. You know what I'm saying? So these are bug problems. These are things, API binding issue. These are things you can come on here and report. And when you want to actually chat support, you click on order. Okay. And then you see a robot at the right. You see a robot. I don't know why this robot is hiding. So you see, just tap on the robot and then yeah, voila, you can chat RoyalQ. You can also make suggestions. On this account, I was having like abnormal cell. And I didn't go to meet my upline because my upline cannot help me for abnormal cell. You know, my trades were doing abnormal cells and I had to come to RoyalQ. Me and RoyalQ had to come and get it down. Me and RoyalQ customer support, we were getting it down. You know, you can also send screenshots to back it up so that they understand what you are actually experiencing, the problems you are experiencing. It is important to back it up with screenshots. You can't just tell them a problem with, you know, that you're facing with your mouth. They're not seeing what you're seeing, so you have to show them. So I kept on. And I remember then a lot of my downlines were coming to meet me for abnormal sale. Me, I'm going to I'm going to get it done with RoyalQ, and my downlines are coming to meet me. Like, I'm also facing the same problem. It's touching you, it's touching me too. So yeah, you know, we come on here, complain, and yeah, it was sorted out, it was fixed. You know, there's something I like about RoyalQ. They listen, they listen. If you have a suggestion and you feel like, okay, this thing, if they include it, it will make it better. I promise you, you might see that thing the next day. I'm exaggerating, sure, but yeah, you might see it pretty soon. I mean, pretty fast. So yeah, come to RoyalQ, chat to them. You can ask them questions. Say, what is this? What is, you know, you can talk to them. Next one is security center. Here you can change your password. You can try and change your email too, sure. Here. Yes, you can change your email. Transaction password, you can see, not yet set. There's nothing to remove. Okay? I don't have anything to remove in this account because it's not a team building account. So that's why I didn't even bother setting transaction password. Transaction password is actually your withdrawal password from your RoyalQ. Plus, if you have something there, you need also to secure your RoyalQ account. You can't just come on here and withdraw just like that without a password. That means if somebody, as a team builder, if someone have your RoyalQ account, they'll just be removing your money. So yeah, you need to set that password. You also have Google Authenticator. You also have withdrawal address management. Yeah, you can input a particular wallet address, you know, for swift withdrawal. It goes directly into that wallet. Also have Telegram. You can bind your Telegram. If you're in Telegram, you see like everything. Once you're in Telegram, you see everything. You see buy, you see sell. Basically, anything that's happening in your RoyalQ, you see it. You see it on Telegram. You have trusted device. You know, these are obviously, if you don't recognize any device here, that means your security has been breached. And then you have to fix that. Delete accounts. The only reason I know at anyone, because I don't know why you want to delete this amazing app, amazing application. But the only reason I feel like one can delete is if the account is not yet activated. So for example, you remember I was telling you, you send your downline or your prospect, your referral link, and they say, oh, I finished registering, and you ask them to send you that screenshot that I said they should send you, mine, and then the arrow. Once they send you the screenshot and you cannot find your username there and your referral code, then they should delete their account because they've used a wrong referral code. Again, they haven't activated though. Please don't let somebody that activated because of your own lack of you did not do your due diligence, and you didn't check it before you now taught them how to activate or show them how to activate, don't let them delete their accounts, please. 120 is no joke. That's why you have to confirm first before they activate. Now, once you check your name and your name is there, they can activate. If they send you, it's not your name that is there, let them delete it. They will delete it. You send your link again, they activate. If they send it to you, it's not your name there, they will delete it again until they get it right. Okay, and then they can proceed to activating. So that's the only time I feel like one should delete their account. So yeah, I think that's all. So I'll just briefly also just do a running trade. Let's just do a running trade, tap on it. On here, you can see there are different things here on when your trade is running. You can see the start time. We have the start time. Yes, when that trade starts. This one is 12 hours ago. Let me look for one. I don't want to sugarcoat anything. Let me go and look for one sweet one. That my running trade that has been there for a while. So that we'll see something. Okay, so on this account, I've been using the MACD, and yeah. So this is XRP. You click on trade, this is SRP. Okay, this trade is currently ongoing. You see the start time. That's in March. 69 days running. We also have the margin drop. We also have the number of margins on here. We also have the take profit trigger price. Okay. Now let's go on here. Let's go on here. This place. We also have buy and sell order. But this one is buying, it doesn't have a sell because it's in whole warehouse mode. It's not in sub mode, so it doesn't have sub sell. Close to it again, the note. No, sorry. I just want to show you like records for your trades here. Tap on it. You can also here if you're in profit, okay, if you're in profit and you want to just flex, maybe you're in 10% profit or 20%, you can come on here and save. I know a lot of us will be wondering how are people getting that this particular place is here. Okay, once you just tap on here, you see save at the bottom, you tap on save, or you can use share. What is best if you're in profit, makes sense. Fulfill order. Okay, it shows you the running time and a lot of details of this trade. So let me do one for a trade that is in profit. Okay, let's do one. So you can see, nice. I'm gonna save it and I can then post this one. It shows that I'm in profit on this particular trade. Also here, remember I talked about the convert and migrate. It is on here. This is where it is. So yeah, I think that is it. So now we have gotten into the question and answer section. Okay, system settings. System setting is where you can change your currency. It shows you the version of the RoyalQ. It also shows you night or day mode. You can. I know a lot of people will be like, why is this people on dark? Is here. You can change if you like dark screen. You can change it here. This is your language, English. We have currency for those of us that are in Uganda. Not Uganda. I want to see our money in Uganda shillings. It's here, okay? Some people, they want to see their money in Ghana shillings. They don't want to see their money in Naira again. So here, if you tap on it, okay, you can see different currencies here, okay? So mine is in Naira. So I'm going to explain. The top one is always USDT, okay? The top one here is always USDT. But the currency, you can see the one where I chose Naira, you can see that you will see Naira on here. The below one, you can change it to whatever currency you want. If you are in the UK, you're going to choose pounds, whatever it is, however you want to see your money. Because there are some people that is in Nigeria, they want to see their money in Uganda. I don't know why. So yeah, that's that for the RoyalQ interface. So do we have any question? Have any question? Let's ask our question. Oh, can the UUID be changed? No, it cannot be changed. UUID cannot be changed. That's your peculiar. It's like for Binance too. Binance have a UUID, so no, it cannot be changed. Cannot be changed. That's like your identity, I guess. We are very. Have you? If I heard you clear, we can withdraw from asset back to Binance. Yes, you can withdraw your asset back to your Binance. Yes, RoyalQ is not holding anything that doesn't belong to them. It's your money. Your gas fee is still your money now. It's your own. So you can withdraw it. You can withdraw it back, of course. There are some robots that once you activate or once you deposit, you can't withdraw the money back. You can't withdraw your gas fee. Yes, there are some robots you can't withdraw your gas fee, which is weird. Good evening, ma. Is there a place we can see our total trading USDT in the RoyalQ? Oh, yes, we can. Of course. Please explain more on strategy conversion, please. Strategy, I think I did. Strategy conversion is for people in Europe. If you're not in Europe, then don't even bother about it. But strategy migration is, for example, they delisted a coin in Binance, okay? For example, they delisted a coin in Binance and another exchange still has it, like HTX. All right, so you have to you would migrate that strategy from Binance to your HTX and it will continue trading in your HTX. Let me quickly show you where you will see your USDT balance. It's just below now. Don't worry, I'll open it. But you see this eyes here, you can use to close it. Here is to refresh, okay? If you want to see the current, you have to refresh. And also here is for you to hide it if you want to hide it. If you want to open, just open it and refresh. This is it now. It only shows you your USDT balance, please. You cannot remove this money here. It's just like a mirror. You know, instead of you going to your Binance and say, oh, how much capital do I have? So I'll use it to trade. It's stressful now. Because you want to trade, you have to go into your Binance and be looking for your capital. But that is made available here. You don't need to stress. It's only USDT you can see. You cannot see any other asset anyways. So you can only see the capital you have. So you will know how to make the best decision when you want to trade. So that's it. If you have any question, please, we can unmute ourselves so that we can round up. We have entered question and answer. We'll be rounding up very soon. So please let us answer, ask our question if you have question. Please explain on strategy migration. I just did. I said if you have any coin that is delisted, if you have any coin, strategy conversion. If you have any coin, strategy migration, if you have any coin that is delisted in Binance and that coin is still trading in another exchange, you migrate it. And for conversion is converting USDT pair to USDC pair. That's it. Do we have any question? Do we have any question? Okay, so since we do not have any question, we'll be rounding up. All right, thank you so much, everybody. I hope also the recordings will be out. There's some like there's so much you can actually understand in like a 1 hour. I know a lot of us we grab some and a lot of us might not grab some. So that's why it's being recorded. So you can watch the recordings, okay? Watch the recordings, you know how to go about it. To walk yourself through the RoyalQ app. The RoyalQ app is amazing. It has plenty things. Not just go there, set trade, come outside, run. You can learn there. You can learn. It's packed. It's a beautiful app. It's only people that don't know how to use it that complain. You know, I'm not saying it's perfect. That's why it keeps getting updated and they are still working on upgrading it. It's not perfect, but it's a very beautiful app. You know, it's an amazing, amazing app. Please, where can we find the recordings? On our YouTube channel, RoyalQ Team Digital Gold. That's our YouTube channel name. And if you are on our group, it's pinned at the top of the group. Okay. So I just start the YouTube name, RoyalQ Team Digital Gold. All right, thank you so much, everybody. Since we do not have question, I think I've addressed all the questions on the chart. I believe. All right, thank you so much, everyone. To my co-hosts, you are amazing. Thank you so much. And to the people that came out, I see that we are now active. No, as long as you attend Zoom meetings, okay, and you religiously know that you try. You cannot be in a business and you cannot give your business at least 1 hour or 2 hours daily. As long as you are actively putting in effort, it must show in your results. There's nothing, it's not possible. Your results must show unless you are not trying. And if you don't have results and you think you are trying, try harder. If you think you are trying and you don't have results, then you try harder. Results must come. Willing to learn. Yes, that's the thing. You have to be willing to learn. All right, thank you so much, everyone. Tomorrow we have our prospect meeting by 8:30 p.m. Please let us try to invite our prospect. Please, it is very, very important. Let us try to share the business. Some of you, your back office is so dry, like the one that I shared, like the one that I shared just now. Your back office is too dry, please. So please, let us do something about it. Okay? Let us do something about it. Share the business, all right, so that you can be withdrawing. Have amazing team. It's not just even about money. It's the beauty of having an amazing team, that you guys make money together. It's really beautiful. Recently, just yesterday, today, the cryptocurrency market has really been beautiful. And my team are happy and definitely I'll be happy. So please let us invite massively tomorrow. Make sure you bring at least one person, okay? And you might have a gift. Bring at least one person. Don't come alone. It's a guest meeting. So please, don't come alone. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye-bye. Tomorrow, we'll see you 8:30 p.m. Start reminding your guests now. All right? Bye, everybody. Have an amazing, amazing weekend. Okay? Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye to everybody.